What's up guys, my name is Witty of course. I noticed over the last couple days that my old Nightmare Dungeon exploit video got really popular after the patch notes were dropped, and I can only imagine it's because people were looking for a new one, and that's what this is. This is significantly better than the original as a matter of fact, and we're going to talk about how to do it really quickly. So first things first, and most important by far, you want to make sure you have a good sigil, because the affixes on this sigil are going to be what you're using every single time you reset these dungeons. I'll explain that more in just a second, but for right now, all you need to know is find a sigil that has really good affixes that are really smooth and easy for you to kill, and then move on to step 2. For this example, we're actually going to use this one right here. Reducing cooldowns is really good for my build specifically because I use Grizzly Rage, and the suppressor part really is ineffective because I'm melee. How does this work exactly? Well, first things first, we are going to activate the sigil. Once we've activated the sigil, we will just run through the dungeon like normal. The biggest downside to this method is that you don't actually get to complete the Nightmare Dungeon in its entirety. You're not going to be farming glyph experience at all. You won't even get that far. You're essentially going to clear the Nightmare Dungeon as if it were a regular dungeon. You're going to kill all of the mobs, forget the objective, and then rinse and repeat. How we rinse and repeat is the important part of this, because that's the entire method. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So for the sake of demonstration, we are going to go ahead and explore a little bit into this dungeon. I'm not going to completely finish it, but I just want to show you guys that it does in fact reset. We'll even make a little bit of progress on the objective just to really show this off. As you can see, we're about a third, maybe a fourth of the way done with the objective now. And I'm just going to run back to the entrance where my buddy 14K here is going to help me reset. Now it is important to note that you do need at least 2 players for this method. It will not work solo that I'm aware of. Alright, so let's say hypothetically we are finished with the dungeon now, and we're ready to reset. Of course that's not the case, but again, just as an example. What's going to happen now is 14K, since he is the party leader, as you can see over here with the crown above his head, he is going to promote me to the party leader. So as you can see, this message will pop up. We are actually going to decline this completely, and then we will leave the dungeon. Now what this is going to do is send us right outside of the dungeon, and once we load back in here, you will still see that it is in fact a Nightmare Dungeon still. And as you can see, if we check, they are the exact same affixes because this sigil is the exact same one, but now the dungeon is reset. And it really is that simple. Now, when we are to finish the dungeon again, we will simply repeat the process. I will just make him the party leader, and he will decline, leave, and I will join on him. And you rinse and repeat until your heart's desire. And honestly, that's going to conclude this video. It was just a really quick video that, like I said, I noticed the other one got popular, and I wanted to release the new and updated method because I feel bad because everyone's watching the old one and it doesn't work. So hopefully this helps you guys out. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for all the support. Halfway to 1,000 subs still, which is awesome. I'll catch you in the next one though. Peace.